So basically, I made a build. It's been a while. It's been about 2 weeks since I have actually been, actually doing stuff on the channel. But, it's I needed to relax for a little bit and, not do it. But I made a build. It's a Payday build. It's a nice build. It actually worked really well. It's deathwish viable, actually. But I won't be playing deathwish because deathwish is hard. Oh, I could do deathwish, couldn't I? Nah, no deathwish. Anyways, this is my pistol build. Because if you guys remember in Borderlands, I really like pistols. So I thought I'd bring that recreation back to Payday 2, because Payday 2, I really like pistols too. The demonstration will probably be on 4 stores-ish, because it's 4 stores. So let's get into the skills and perks. It's heavily fugitive and heavily mastermind, so it's basically a Fugimind build. Fugimind. This is level 100. All my builds are going to be level 100. But basically, it's just vanilla 100 because, well, the only reason I went 100 is because the skills, they're cheaper to buy. Everything is cheaper to buy. So that's why I basically went 100. I probably won't go 5100 or 25100 when that infamy comes out. Just because it's just, I don't really want to go through all that. I went through 4100 and the thing just, it decided to kill itself. I mean, if you guys think I should go to 5100, let me know in the comments, I guess. But anyways, let's get into the actual build. I'll start in Mastermind and work my way to Fugitive. Basically, you do not need Cable Guy, but I picked up Cable Guy. I picked up Endurance for the extra stamina. Leadership for the extra stability with all weapons, even though mainly it's used for the pistols, but this was an easier skill to ace out than, say, Spotter. But anyways, we have Dominator Ace, so that way I could get these guys. If there's no hostages around, then I can just make a guy submit to me and he can be my hostage. Equilibrium, so that way I can increase my fire rate and have increased pistol accuracy and decrease the time it takes to put pistols away. So that's helpful considering the perk deck we are using, which I will show after I show up the skills. Spotter just for the extra 15% extra damage to special enemies. Combat Doctor, just move up the tree. Joker, just move up the tree. You could pick any 3 of these or maybe ace something else out down here, but I just picked this and this just so I could have them, just so I can move up the tree. Gunslinger, ace, that way we get the 50% reload speed and 15% extra damage, or 15 points of extra damage. And then Pistol Messiah, just in case I go down and nobody's around me, then I could just shoot a guy in the head a couple times, boom boom, and then I can get right back up. Transporter, ace, and Enforcer, nothing in Technician. Fast Hands and Cat Burglar in Ghost, aced. Okay, so this is where it gets complicated. We have Daredevil and Hidden Blade, and Brother's Keeper, basic. We have Run and Gun, aced. Thick Skin, aced. Duck and Cover, aced. Quick Fix, aced. Uppers, aced. Trigger Happy, aced. And Akimbo. Now, in case you haven't noticed, I did skip over Low Blow. That is because when you finish this build, you will have 4 extra points left. So you can put 4 extra points in Counter-Strike, Low Blow, Sneaky. You can put it in Bullseye. You could put it in somewhere over here. You could, I don't know why you put something there. You can put it in somewhere over here, maybe like Die Hard, and then put the other 3 points elsewhere. You could go into Kilmer if you really wanted to. Hostage Taker just for the extra life points. Inspire just to revive a little faster. But I decided to put it in Low Blow just because we are using basically just pistols. So basically the extra critical damage is just a little nice. It's a little bonus, if you will. Because even if you do get above 35 concealment and you can't get any more crits, it's still good. It's still good. So that's why I still have it, just in case. It's just a little bonus. So if I'm using something else, then it doesn't matter. Alright. So basically the perk deck we are using is Rogue or Crook. We completely ignore Hitman because, well, we have the Akimbo skills. Plus, the perk deck that John Wick came out, you lose armor. So basically, since we're not using a dodge build, we're just going to lose a bunch of armor. Even though basically, on the PC, you could use this, but we can't because, well, it sucks. Anyways, I use Rogue. You could use Crook. I use Rogue for this one because, you'll see. We have subtle. Your chance to dodge is increased by 10%. Helmet popping increase headshot by 25%. Elusive, you're 15% less likely to be targeted when you're close to crew members. Blending in, you gain 1 concealment, and wearing armor, your movement speed is 15% less affected. Then you gain 45 more experience when you complete days and jobs. Evasive, your chance to dodge is increased by an additional 10%. Walk-in closet basically gives you an armor bag and you get 135% extra ammo for your pickup. Shadow Warrior, your chance to dodge is increased by another 10. Fast and Furious, you do 5% extra more damage, and your interact speed with Dr. Bags is increased by 20%. Killer Instinct, all your weapons have a 25% chance to pierce enemy armor. The time between swapping weapons is reduced for you by 80%. That is why that skill in Equilibrium was really nice. Day completion, you get a 10% increase to Payday, which is basically the complete for all of them, even though I don't have all of them done. Now Crook, if you use Crook, you have 10% extra dodge, helmet popping. Basic Composure, your chance to dodge is increased by 10% for Ballistic Vest. Advanced Composure, your chance to dodge is increased by 10% for Ballistic Vest. Expert Composure, your chance to dodge is increased by 15% for Ballistic Vest. Mastery Recovery, your armor recovery rate is increased by 10%. So these are the 2 perk decks you would basically use. I use Rogue just because it's a little more dodge, and it also has more concealment. We'll get into that in a minute. Well, not into a minute. That's because of low blow for the extra crit. So basically, our weapons that we are using are, well, pistols. Now, our main equipment is nothing, because we have a wide variety of pistols. Maybe not as big as we do on PC here, on the Crime Wave Edition, but we do have the Kimbo Crosskill pistols. We do have the Kimbo Bernetti 9 pistols, and the Kimbo Deagle pistols, and the Kimbo Chicmano compact pistols, which are kind of pistols. But in here we also have the Crosskill Signature 40 pistol, which is my favorite pistol as a sidearm. One of them, at least. We have the Deagle, the Chicmano Custom pistol, the Bernetti 9, the Gruber Cruz, the Bronco 44 revolver, the Chicmano Compact, the Leo pistol, the Broomstick pistol, the Interceptor 45, and I think that's it besides the Chicmano. The regular Chicmano, when you first get it. Oh, and the Striker 18C, which the Striker 18C is not a really good pistol. It's automatic, and it has crappy stability, basically. The weapons we will be using today are the Bernetti 9s with the Flash Hider, the Combined Module, no grip, no magazine because I do not have it available, and the Elite Slide. You'll also be using the Gruber Cruz pistol with the Flash Hider, no gadget, the Laser Grip, no sight, and Long Slide. Now, with all these attachments, you do get 41 damage, so this gun actually can be used in Deathwish. I have used this on Deathwish. I've actually completed Hawk's Breakout with this gun on Deathwish. So, let's get into the gameplay portion of this build. Alright, so I forgot to mention that you should use a low concealment weapon. Such as the trench knife for when you do this build, because if you use a high concealment weapon, high concealment weapon, you'll get to like 19. I think this is the highest concealment because, well, you're gonna lose crits if you use something like this. Yeah, 20. You're gonna lose a lot of crits if you use something like this. So I recommend just going with a low concealment, such as the trench knife, so you get as many crits as you can. I have a 6, and the minimum concealment is 3. And basically, I forgot to explain a skill. The 3 main pistol skills are Pistol Messiah, Equilibrium, what was that other one called? Gunslinger, and Trigger Happy. I forgot to explain Trigger Happy, which these 4 are pretty much the main. You obviously do not need to ace out Pistol Messiah. Pistol Messiah is just a really nice skill to have, just like a low blow. So you obviously don't need to ace that out. You could if you had extra points, because, well, this is, 1/100. So, but basically, Trigger Happy is a skill I should have explained which I wish I would have earlier. These Bernattis, man. These Bernattis look really nice. By the way, in I don't want to say a lot. I don't even care anymore. But in gun videos, such as reviewing a gun, because I'm sure I'll come back to those. I've had more motivation to play this than I have Injustice. Injustice is going terrible right now, by the way, guys. So yeah, I didn't even get 101 to Elite 5. No. It was very upsetting. It was a very upsetting moment in my time. But anyways, basically, the thing is that in gun videos and maybe some build videos there will be no commentary talking about the build because I'll be playing with friends and I'll be talking with the friends. Kinda like what Jen does, because, well, I can't really just talk to myself forever and ever, you know? I mean, I can talk to myself. I talk to myself all the time. You can ask anybody. I talk to myself all the time. It's perfectly normal for me. So, you know, that's how that works. But basically, that's how these videos are gonna work. I'm just gonna tell you now. Which means I'll probably explain the gun more in detail while in the menu screen. But anyways, I wanted to explain Trigger Happy. Trigger Happy is every time you hit an enemy for 4 hits, you gain increased damage, 10% increased damage actually, and for 4 hits, and it stacks 4 times. 4 hits. It stacks 4 hits 4 times. Whatever. It stacks 4 times basically, and every time you hit a cop, or well, doesn't matter if it doesn't have to be a cop, but you know. You'll gain increased damage either way. It's about 10%, so that means if you do the numbers, it'll be 40% extra damage towards pistols, which is really, really helpful. It'll last for 10 seconds if you ace it, 2 if you don't. Like I was saying earlier, it's really, really helpful, especially for taking out something like these guys. Tasers or cloakers. Actually, cloakers are not that bad. And let me tell you why. If you use the Akimbo Bernattis, actually any Akimbo really, and you aim just a little high, you could probably kill a cloaker in about 6 shots because you're adding on to, I say probably, this is not going to work every time. I promise you it's not going to work every time. But you could basically kill a cloaker because low blow is proccing, maybe. Hopefully low blow is proccing, and you will have increased damage from low blow. You'll have the extra 40% damage from Trigger Happy. So you'll be basically getting a lot of damage. Like, there are builds where you can get a lot more damage. This is my pistol build. My pistol build. Not anybody else's. No, I didn't even spot him either. I basically, and I think I only saw 1 hit marker, so I basically just one-shot at the cloaker because of a crit, on top of the extra damage that I had already. So that's what I really, really, really like about these Bernattis. The Bernattis are really nice. They have high fire rate, which makes them really nice for that too. They have a pretty high DPS. Their DPS is just as equal to the Chicmano Compacts, but the Chicmano Compacts have really, really sucky ammo. And on top of that, they have a really, well, in my opinion, a really sucky ammo drop rate. Oop. But on top of that, Chicmanos have a really high fire rate, and because of their high fire rate, they can't pick up ammo as fast as, say, as the Bernatti 9. So I say the Bernatti 9s are probably the best pistol. Oh, I can't see now. But I say the Bernatti 9s are probably the best akimbo pistols if you're going for straight DPS. For just straight damage, you have the Deagles. The Deagles are really, really nice pistols. They can hit for 70 to 80 damage. And then you're getting on top of that extra 40% extra damage, which It just makes the guns really, really nice. I want to have a hostage so I can trade house. So this build is very sustainable, and since you are using med kits and not, well, anything else, you can sustain yourself pretty easily. I mean, I've gone down once, but that's because of these guys. And anytime a special brings you down... Alright, okay, maybe I should restate this. Anytime a taser or a cloaker brings you down, it does not count as a down, so you do not need to go for the medic bag after you go down 3 times. That is a PSA to you people. But you play pub matches as much as I do, and you know the game. They don't know the game. They're just like, hey, med bag, please, and they just take the med bag after going, not even going down once. So yeah, basically that's how that works. Med kits and med bags. That'll be explained in the video someday, I'm sure. I know Jen has a video about that. Just go watch it. Go watch Jen. Go watch Jen. He'll tell you. He'll tell you. Just the Hawks breakout video. It came out with Hawks, which I like the skill tree. The skill tree makes me very happy. I really do like the skill tree. I really like how the animations are with the dual wields. I do like the follow. I do like the drop it. I do like the get down on the floor. It's really nice. I just really like it. And well, I'm not gonna say the crit damage is a necessity. It's really nice when you hit a crit because it does a lot of extra damage. You can one-shot 10 guys with the Gruber, which actually is saying a lot because, well, it's one of the pistols that can see. It's one of the pistols that can reach 40 plus damage threshold. Most of the pistols can, which a lot of people used to complain about because the pistols could not reach the 40 damage threshold. And if you do look at the SMGs, it's the SMGs that need the buff, not the pistols, not the shotguns. Gotcha. But it's not the pistols that need a buff, it's not the assault rifle, it's nothing like that. It's the SMGs. The SMGs really need it. Come on, pick me up. Sometimes the AI is just stupid. I know I look terrible. Please pick me up. But basically, any pistol is viable for this build. So I'm not gonna say, oh, you should only use these pistols. No. Use any pistols you want, and I mean any. If you want to use the Gruber, use the Gruber. If you want to use the Bronco, use the Bronco. I am not gonna say, hey, no, that is not something you should use. Because, you know what? I'm putting this out because I can. Not because, well, I can because I want to. But I'm not gonna say you should use what you have to use to make this build the ultimate killing build. It's like the best build in all the game. You should use this build because it's the best build. You'll never die with it. You know, just put on grinder and you'll be fine. Grinder. You use the grinder. We don't have the grinder. Like, I wish we did. Dude, freaking grinder. I wouldn't be using this build. I wouldn't be using Rogue or Drop. I want to test grinder with this build. Now, you see, I'm dispatching cloakers pretty fast because whenever low blow actually procs, cloakers have like I think it's like a 6 times headshot multiplier, which really does work on the cloakers. So basically, that's why I'm coming so fast wherever I shoot. Verdant 89s are, in my opinion, the best Akimbos because they have the most amount of ammo. They have pretty decent damage. I mean, they don't reach 40 damage, but that's because Gunslinger only uses half of its damage. Because, well, I mean, you're using 2 pistols, plus it'd be extra 30 damage and 100. Oh no, it would be. Yeah, basically it'd be an extra 30 damage because, well, No, no. God. It'd be an extra 30 damage, so it'd be pretty overpowered. Actually, it was pretty overpowered in the beta, as well, some people say. But, yeah, that's basically the build. Use whatever you want. Use the baby deagle. I know we don't have it, but the baby deagle seems like a really nice weapon for this. The White Streak 2 even lets... I know that when this game actually gets updated for us a lot. So Wild Western Pack, when that comes out, if it comes out, hopefully it does. I know I'm going to be using that revolver that it comes with, because that revolver hits like a sniper. And can you imagine 40% extra damage on top of the extra 15 points of damage with a sniper? Whew. I think I could one-shot a lot of things. And that dozer right there is not one of them. Let's see. Oh, Jesus. Let's try this again. See how, okay, we'll take out this dozer, and then I'll end the video. Alright, cool. Bulldozer. Yep, that's basically it. Don't ask me. Don't ask me questions. No, came in and started asking questions. No! No, we don't roll like that over here. Give me a medic bag. We don't roll like that. Basically, you can see I'm just sustaining myself. I haven't gone down enough to say, hey, this one side is a necessity. Obviously, you can see that this one side is not a necessity. And I have not gone down at all. I don't know why I think it was. But anyways, I hope you guys enjoyed the video. We got this done. I will be editing this and I will be uploading this as soon as I get up, maybe. I don't know. But I hope you guys enjoyed the video. Something informative, something different. It's really different, honestly. And I will be coming out with an Injustice video soon, hopefully. Hopefully another Payday video. Because Payday seems to be doing fairly well on the channel. And I like that. It's been 2 weeks, so who knows how many people are actually going to watch this video. Infamous, I don't. Dang. But hopefully you guys enjoyed the video. And I'll see you guys all in the next video. Bye.